What is up, you amazing people? And this is module 10, and this is asking for the order. All right, so 2 phases, and I give them 2 examples, and then some caveats that we're going to discuss. Okay, so the trial close are the I think in NEPQ they call it committal questions. So what we're trying to do, guys, is before we're going in for the kill, we're reinforcing like a person's understanding of the features and benefits, and get them to tell themselves why they feel certain benefits will work. Certain features would be of benefit to them. But also what we're doing is we're just reading the room and understanding, like, is this deal going to blink and close? Okay, so do you feel like this could be the answer for you? Why do you feel like it could, though? Do you feel like this can get you where you wanted to go? Okay, so this is your test closing, your committal questions, yeah? And like I said, the reasons we're asking that is because we don't want to be going into this next part, the close, knowing that we're just going to get slapped without, well, we could, and that's tactical, whereby we're like, okay, well, I'm going to ask for the order, and I'm just going to wait for the price objection, and we're going to deal with it on the outside, right? Because I'm so far down the call now, I just might as well do it, yeah? But you want to be using the committal questions to really for them to tell themselves why it would be a benefit to them, right? Because this can be very difficult for them to say, I want to think about it, when they've just told themselves implicitly why they think it'll work for them. It just doesn't make logical sense, and people are going to think, well, why am I going to say I need to think about it when I've just told them implicitly I was going to work? You know, they have that internal conversation with themselves. From a verbiage perspective, well, Fred, you handsome fella, I don't have anything else to go over with you. It looks like we covered the basis of what you might be looking for in a coaching program, so that we can scale your fitness business. Really, the next step, if you think it's appropriate, so make an arrangement to start. Dude, you can use credit, debit, maybe Amex, whatever makes sense. At that point, we'll go through your initial onboarding, introduce you to the coach, start the ball rolling, so you can have big outcome. Yeah. So don't forget, we're tying in. It's not the investment that we're selling. It's not the features we're selling. We're not taking anything away from them. We're releasing them from their current situation to a point whereby they get the outcomes they want, the big outcomes, so that you can step away from your job, become the online fitness coach that you wanted to be. Would that be appropriate? Don't be ambiguous about it. Shall we do business? Simple, right? Other ones, like, you know, if this is what I call like almost like a death grip, whereby you've just, say on a coaching offer, you supply a blueprint, you supply accountability, you supply community, you supply coaching sessions. Like if you had that step-by-step blueprint, community of successful business owners all being there and treading the path before you, a coaching team that answered your questions when you put your hand up to get help, can you think of any reason why you wouldn't be the next successful student with us at X? Okay, super sexy question. Okay, because what it does then, it doesn't give them much wiggle room in order to object to give you crap at the back end of the call. Because they're going to say, no, of course not. And then you say, well, cool. Well, that indicates to me that it's time to do business, my friend. Okay, and then it says, we make some type of financial arrangements as discussed before. And then the last little bit, which I think is quite sexy, is can we welcome you to the ABC family? It's a nice way of saying, can we shepherd you through the door, okay? Okay, so little caveats. If the prospect is not giving good vibes after the test close, don't go for the close, okay, unless you're expecting objections. I'm sensing a bit of hesitation, Fred. What's behind that? Be confident and certain and assume that the next step is a sale. Okay, the person is listening. The person is like, card in hand, like flip me. I need, somebody to shepherd me through this. Okay, and it's your conviction and certainty that's going to do that. Be unequivocal and clear that you're asking them to move forward. Like, it cracks me up when people say, like, where do you want to go from here? It's like, dude, don't ask that. Like, are you ready to do business? Okay, because that's the point where a lot of people are just gonna have a wobble. They're gonna have like a fear wobble. Status quo bias is gonna kick in. You say, where do you want to go for your? Oh yeah, it's just I just want to go away and, dude, you've just let an objection through the door. Don't do it, yeah? So don't ask them where they want to do. Ask them if they're ready to move forward. Don't let hesitancy slip in. Cover that. Be calm and matter of fact, and don't freak out when they ask questions or give objections. It's all part of the process. Depends on the industry, depends on the prospects, obviously. But from my experience, like 20%, maybe even a little bit more, 25% of what people say after the close is just they just want questions answered. Yeah, they just want, oh, what time are your sessions? Like, what are they? PST, EST? I'm just going to going on holiday for a week. It's not an objection. You don't have to think, don't have to ram in there with your size 10s. Do you feel like your mindset it affects your decision making, or your decision making affects your lifestyle, or whatever it is? Like, dude, they're just saying they're going on holiday for a week. It's amazing how many people just like go down the mindset route, and like it's just they just wanted to know, can I just pay now and just start in a week? Yeah. So just be calm and like, okay, so where do we go from here, right? Okay, I've got a process for this. I've got my tabs at the top of my screen. Okay, what do you mean when you say like it's going on week for a week? So is it a case, are you committed to doing this? Yeah. Okay. And so I guess what you're asking is, can we delay the start on it? The answer is yes. Simple. Done it 100 times for other clients. All we do is we can dot the I's and cross the T's today, get you enrolled, get the financials taken care of. We just delay your start for a week. Sound fair? Easy. Yeah. No sort of like freaking out or anything like that. Just deal with what's in front of you, nice and calm. Ask the clarity questions, and then take yourself through, and then you have the frameworks in place. All right, guys.